that's what makes it so exciting, is that, you know, that's what comics are, is long form storytelling. So I think that's what a lot of fans have a hard time with sometimes when they're trying to compress these really huge stories. I mean, it's a whole universe that's been created into these movies, and I think Marvel's done a remarkable job actually about being able to translate, you know, these stories into films. But the fact that they're taking it even a step further now and taking these street level characters and exploring them in these stories with Netflix is very exciting, because that's where you get to really get into the good stuff, you know, like those day-by-day moments, the characters, the people that they come in contact with, the constant choice. You know, that's what makes these heroes. It's not that they did something heroic, it's that they keep choosing over and over again to do something heroic. And when they're battered and it's dangerous and people go against them and they keep still going forward, that's what makes it interesting. So to be able to explore that is really fun.
I think of it as a very lonely world at times, and a very ashamed world, or ashamed city. You know, there's a lot of moral ambiguity with a lot of the characters, which I think makes the show more relatable. I think that, you know, there's a very blurry line in our show and also in real life between the good guys and the bad guys. And I think that when you can blur that line to such a degree that you recognize yourself in it. What's
really fun about, you know, when the spandex comes on is that it brings it up a little bit into that fun sort of like bam, pow, and, you know, when you graduate to that too early, it takes it out of our world. You know, so if you do a really quick origin story and you jump into spandex, then it's like, okay, this is entertainment. And as much as you can glean from it, you know, and how it alludes to different things in real life, you're so already there in this stylized world that sometimes you can get pulled out of it. Yep. This doesn't allow you to do that. This is going to constantly remind you about the choices that you have every day and the reality that's around you every day, and whether or not you choose to participate in it. Yep. And that's what makes it very exciting. So that's where I think the grit and the reality comes into it, not just because we shot a lot at night and you know, and people are fighting, but because this feels very much like our New York. Like, this feels very much like our world. And when it's vigilante justice, not some alien or some special, radioactive spider that we got bit by, and it's this choice that's made for us, it's different than someone who goes, I'm blind, but there's injustice around me, and I'm capable of doing something about it, so I'm not going to be comfortable. I'm actually going to go tonight, not tomorrow. I'm not going to think about it, like tonight, right now. I'm going to leave my house, and I'm going to see if something's going on in my community that I can help with. That's who does that, you know? And it's our firefighters, it's our policemen, it's our nurses, it's our doctors. There's lots of people who do that every day. People. And it's Matt Murdock. And that's really fun and really cool and very exciting to watch. It's awesome. I love being a part of the Marvel Universe, and the fact that we're rewriting it in many ways. You know what I mean? That's the beautiful part about looking at the comics, how much they've changed over the years, and you know, and you know, the stories and the films and the things. So we get a chance not only to represent and bring to life these iconic characters, but we also get to manipulate them a little bit and play with them, and evolve them a bit, and that's really exciting. And everything that Marvel has been doing has been so spectacular for me, and now we get to do something that's like we're doing something that's slightly different in the Marvel universe. You know, we're kind of pioneering a new type of show, or a PG-16 type of show. You know what I mean? To that's a character that appeals, and a show that appeals to a slightly more mature audience. You know, it's exciting to be part of that new ship.